Hey monkeys, how you doing? Damian Keys here. Okay, it's New Year's Eve. I know that most of you are going to be either gigging, hopefully a few musicians, or if not, partying into the new year. But I'm in the office, I'm just going through some Facebook messages, clearing my inbox before I go off to my gig. And something's just cropped up that I wanted to do a video on and document now, because if I don't, I'll probably forget. One of the questions I just got asked was, again, building the audience. And he said something about other than talent. And I just thought, well, other than talent is a funny thing, because talent is kind of important. But talent at what? Because talent, if you're in a band, can be also in the execution as well as in being a talented musician or in being a talented band or having a great song. The execution is kind of the biggest part. And I wanted to give you an analogy. If you look at McDonald's, just a household brand of burger that we all know, do they make the best burgers in the world? I think categorically everybody would say no. The best burgers in the world are not McDonald's. However, if you look at the execution as a business and the execution of the systems and how they have provided everything around it, would we say that's the best? Yeah, it probably is. I mean, it's up there when it comes to making burgers. As a systemized business, it's probably the best in the world. So their execution and their delivery are amazing. Their burgers and their product are, for what it is, fast food, getting out to you as quick as possible. They've got their niche, but their delivery and their execution, they've got right. Everything about their branding, their marketing, where they are, they've got their niche, the speed, etc., etc. So when it comes to your band, yes, you want to have the talent, and yes, you want to have the best songs, and yes, you want to have the best band, but make no mistake, execution is a massive part of this. And if you are the best at making friends, because you're just that person that just goes out and is just really good at networking and meeting people, then that in itself is talent. If you are amazing at photography and telling a story in one picture, and you are able to do that and build a following on Instagram or and capture people's attention, then that in itself is talent. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be the talent of music. It is also the delivery, the execution in grabbing people's attention. Because at the end of the day, I say this a lot to people, but when you've got someone's attention, when you've got my attention, that's the hardest bit. You've got my attention, right? What are you gonna do with it? I am there. I don't follow many people on Snapchat, but when I do, I'm interested. I'm like, right, what are you gonna provide me with? What's happening? I wanna see what you're doing. After a while, you've got my attention. If you don't use it, then after a while I'll just, I'll lose interest and go somewhere else. So once you've got someone's attention, that's the key. What are you gonna do next? Which, we can do lots of videos on it in 2017, but that analogy of the McDonald's thing, are they the best burger? No. Are they the best delivery? Yes, probably they are. So when it comes to talent, what are you defining talent as? Are you defining talent as just the music, or are you defining talent as other things as well? And for me, delivery and the execution are just as much a talent and need to come into play just as much as the music itself. Anyway, it's 2016 for literally another 9-10 hours. So if you've got a bit of time today to put into one thing, do it. Maybe spend an hour on LinkedIn building some contacts or whatever it is. But, other than that, have an amazing rest of the year. And, don't wake up with too much of a hangover, because from tomorrow, it's the big push. 2017, here we come. So have a great rest of the year. Party hard. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow.